Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
There has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
After months of trying, she became pregnant late last summer. But at an ultrasound 2 weeks later,
she said there is no heartbeat, there is no viable pregnancy.
would your obstetrician give you the surgical procedure?
No. The pain would get so severe it would be hard to walk.
Stell had to go get yet another ultrasound showing her dead fetus. So you were walking around carrying a dead fetus?
And just emotionally carrying it around and just knowing that there's nothing you could do, it just feels very, it's like I can't grieve or move past it because I'm just walking around carrying it. It's gut-wrenching.
The fact that I was able to terminate Roe v. Wade after 50 years of trying, and I was so honored to have done it.
The states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both, and whatever they decide must be the law of the land. In this case, the law of the state.
I get so angry that I was treated this way because of laws that were passed that by men who have never been pregnant and never will be.
In Texas and some other states, a doctor who does the right thing and surgically removes a dead fetus could be vulnerable to an expensive lawsuit. When a woman is walking around with a dead fetus for weeks because she can't get a surgical procedure, what's the danger to her?
She can develop an infection that can make her sterile and never able to have children again.
Amber waited for more than 20 hours until a decision was made to operate. 20 hours in pain, wondering what would happen to her 6-year-old son. Amber died during that surgery.
My sister was in pain the entire 20 hours. And she did call before she went into surgery, and she was blue. She was so blue, she could hardly talk, and she just stared at me. She stared at me as if she knew this was going to be her last time seeing me. She didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. We just stared at each other. And that is all I have left of my sister, the images of her laying there, blue, and then seeing her lifeless on a bed. And I can't do anything about it. And it haunts me. When I close my eyes, it haunts me. As I'm driving in my car, it haunts me.
She went from talking about the pain to, Mom, you're going to have to take care of my son. You're going to have to. I just interrupted her and I told her, no, they're going to help you.
The state's Maternal Mortality Review Committee found there was, and these are their words, a good chance that Amber's death was preventable.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
There has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.